Let's talk about like creativity, all right? Here's one of my favorite things. Like, I know that not everybody shares the same beliefs with me, but I think there's a really big misconception about the idea that we were created in God's image as in I look like God. I think that we were created in our Creator's image and that we need to be creators, okay? I think that for us to live our maximum potential, we have to be creating ourselves and our lives and the relationships that we want most around us. Otherwise, we'll get whatever life gives us. And the thing is life will give you exactly what you ask for, but not what you ask for in words. It'll be asking for in actions. I believe that when people say, speak it into existence, that has to be coupled with acting it into existence. Now, obviously, I'm a tattoo artist, okay? So art's a really big one for me. And if you're an artist, a creative type, or somebody else that struggles a lot with like self-doubt, self-worth, knowing what to do, maybe working a job you fucking hate doing like I used to before I started tattooing full-time. It's been 15 years almost since I started tattooing full-time. Life has never been better for me. And it's all been actually through some of the worst things that have ever fucking happened to me, okay? But what I can tell you is like, for example, man, I was abused as a kid, all right? I didn't want for food or anything like that, but I did want for a healthy relationship with my parents, which abandoned me from an early age. I was raised by my grandparents. I wanted for a healthy relationship with my grandfather, who was an abusive alcoholic. I survived every kind of abuse you can possibly survive, period. I have, okay? The biggest, greatest coping mechanism that I ever came across in life for me was to create things. Now, when I was young, that came in the form of like making art, writing poetry, all right? Doing things like that. As I've gotten older, I've realized that there's other things in my life I can create, like my body, like my relationships. And once I started realizing that literally I am 1000% in charge of everything that's happening around me, like, look at it this way. I can't make somebody else do something, but I can be the type of person that they would want to do that for. And if they don't, then I know I've been the right kind of person. Okay? I can be the type of person that makes the things in my life happen because I put action into it. All right? So creative process is different for each person, but it all needs to be based in one simple concept. One simple concept, guys. It has to be fucking authentic. Authenticity is a universal principle that will take anything you put it into the next level. Have you ever been talking to somebody and you know how fake they are? Well, that's because they're trying to create something by not being authentic. All right? That's because they're trying to create a relationship with you by not being authentic. That's exactly what lying is. Those people are not even capable of being authentic enough to themselves to realize that that's never going to work. But once you start to realize who you are and what you truly want to create, which means that you need to consult your conscience, you need to sit down and ask yourself, what do I really want? Okay? And you're going to hear me talk about this all the time, guys. All the fucking time I'm going to talk about this. Take a minute, write it down. Write it down. I 100% believe that if you're not writing stuff down, but you have a dream, that I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't care about your dreams until you're putting action behind them, because everybody has a dream, and I'm not trying to stomp on your dreams. I'm just trying to say that it's a pipe dream until you start working on it. Creative process requires action. Creative process requires planning. Creative process of any kind also requires that you have an end goal in mind. So what I need you to do to really help yourself get out of these modes where you just don't want to do anything, when you're like just down in the fucking dirt, or you have no clue where to turn and you feel empty and hopeless, is first of all, consult your conscience. Where do you want to be? And I'm not saying just out of this situation, maybe in 5 years, 10 years, literally write yourself a 6-month, a year, a 5-year, and a 10-year plan, and then start taking action towards those things. And when you write that plan, don't write what you want, write who you want to be. I think that bears me taking one more second on that one. Write who you want to be. Self-creation, creation of you as you see fit, is the only true way to earn self-worth, to earn self-respect and self-love. Because as one of my coaches has told me a lot of times, that the only true depiction of self-love is self-investment. So that means you need to invest your time, attention, love, energy, influence, action, anything that you have that you can bring to bear. Consult your conscience, find what you really want in your life, and go out and create that. The best thing I've ever done for me in my whole life, I'm telling you, learn to create me. Because now I create the art that I want to create as a tattoo artist, not just what other people want. They come to me because they know that I'm going to do something that we connect with and put my art on them. that's amazing. I'm telling you guys, it just hits different. Create yourself. Love you.